Hello, parents of wonderful piano students. I just wanted to make a quick video to give you some ideas on how you can play piano with your children. And it doesn't matter if you know how to play the piano or not, because I'm going to break it down to where anybody could do this. The whole point of this is to spend time with your children at the piano. The problem with playing the piano is that it's a lonely musical activity. It's one of the few instruments really where you sit in a room by yourself and practice. All instrumentalists have to sit in a room alone and practice, but they usually end up in a band room with other people playing music. And when it comes to the piano lesson, I'm the only person they ever see. And so it's not exactly the same thing as a violinist who plays in an orchestra or a quartet. So if you could spend a few minutes a day just playing music with them, it would be great for their progress as a musician. And I'm sure it would make a huge difference in your relationship and bring you closer together. So I'm going to show you a really simple exercise that you guys can do together. There's a good chance that some of the students already know this improv, so it'll be even easier and they can help you. And I know that sometimes when families play together, there can be tension because that's just what happens in families. And so what I would like you to do is, if your child gets impatient or snippy with you, gently remind them that they are the piano teacher and that you expect your piano teacher to be patient. And so you are learning and that you would like them to be patient. So hopefully that will help remind them. You can tell them, Bella doesn't yell at you. Why are you yelling at me? Or maybe your kid never yells. Lucky you. All right, so let me just switch to my other camera. It does get a little glitchy, and hopefully you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So here's what the improv is going to sound like together. First of all, here's the middle of the piano, middle C. You are going to be on this side of the keyboard. Your child will be on this side of the piano. We're going to use all white keys. You are going to be in charge of the chords, which will sound like this. And your child will be in charge of the melody, which will sound a bit like this. Now let me just demonstrate what it's going to sound like all together, and then I'll explain how to do it. Okay, so you may have noticed that my left hand was doing the same thing over and over again, or you may not have noticed, and that's fine. So what I'm doing here is I'm making something called a chord. And you'll notice that I have skips. I'm skipping keys. You can use one hand, or we can make it easy and use two hands. So my left thumb needs to be on the first note of the chord. In this case, it's going to be C. And then I'm skipping and skipping. And that's my shape. This is the shape of everything I just played in this part of the piano. So I'm using my thumb, and my middle finger. You can use your second finger, your pointer, if that helps you. It doesn't really matter. You're not trying to become a concert pianist here. You're just trying to spend time with your child playing music. So we're going to take this shape and we're going to step it up to the next keys, to the D right here. Skip, skip. And then we're going to step it up to the next key, next key, next key. And we're just going to take that shape and we're going to move it down. And then we're going to go up and up. So I'm only staying in these three notes. I'm here on C. I'm here on D. I'm here on E. I'm going back down to D. Back down to C. Without me talking, here's what it's going to sound like once you get comfortable. And by the way, it does not have to be perfect in rhythm. It doesn't have to be on the beat. It doesn't matter. It's still going to sound pretty cool and you're going to have a lot of fun. And that's the point. Now your child is going to play every white key except B and F. So they'll know what I'm talking about. So no F, no B, none of them. They can play any white key and that's it. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed doing that. If you guys do this exercise, which I hope you do, I hope you'll make a video and send it to me because I would love to hear your music that you make together. So thank you for watching this and enjoy.